Hello, welcome back everybody. Just a real quick video then. This one is on the altcoin situation and what's going on with this altcoin business. So we've looked at this a few times. If you watch my channel you'll recognise it. We've been waiting for a certain thing to happen, and it kind of has happened, but you haven't really felt it. So just a brief overview if the first time you're looking at it. This is the crypto market cap chart. So this is all crypto coins, every single altcoin, all the good ones, all the bad ones, all the ones in the middle. Excluding Bitcoin. So this is not a dominance chart, this is the market cap chart, how much money is in there, or should I say how much money has been taken out. So Bitcoin dominance is an all-time high, it's over 70%, don't have the exact figure right now, but I think it's about 71%, or probably higher than that actually. It's just going up all the time, taking all the money from somewhere, and this is where it's taking it from, and you can see that clearly on this chart. So this is a daily chart. So just very briefly, a couple of things to be aware of. Okay, so this is where we launched in April, and we had our first pump, came back down to have huge pumps all the way up here because we had a golden cross take place, massive rally up, and now we're suffering the pain. And you don't need me to tell you that altcoins have been drained of their lifeblood, and they're actually back down to pretty much where they started. Some are lower, some are just above. Generally speaking, they're about pretty much where they started from. Are they going to go any further down than that? I would probably say yes. And the reason I'd say that is that this first level of support here is quite strong. So we launched from there, we bounced from there, we bounced from there, we launched. We came back down and we had this death cross here. So the death cross basically would mean a retracement of at least 35% from where that takes place. At the moment that takes us to 23, this takes us to 30, and then the worst case scenario is down here at 41.5%, and that wouldn't be unusual for that to happen after a death cross, especially in something like crypto coins. And we're talking about all kinds of coins. We're talking about the crappiest of the crap coins you could ever imagine, as well as the best ones that you've seen out there. So it's a bit of a broad overview of altcoins. So looking at this chart, you might be very scared if you're holding on to some coins. Your coin might not be as affected as some coins. Some coins, will be suffering enormously. Some coins will be holding up okay, and some coins might even, be going up during this period. But generally speaking, this is the amount of money that's involved in the crypto market, and it's still got some money to be taken out of it. Looking at this chart, looks like there's a lot more retracement to go. Wouldn't surprise me if we come down to this area here eventually, before we find a significant sort of bounce. We'll perhaps maybe looking to trade sideways first of all for a little while. So alts might be staying roughly at the level that they are now, slowly moving down before we take our final step down to this level here. Now if this one breaks, then it really would be painful, and we're going to have to keep looking at this chart to work out if alts have got a lot further to go. Nothing surprises me anymore when you see what's happened to the altcoin situation. We're pretty much back to where we started from on most altcoins, and like I say, you don't need me to tell you that, but this is the thing to be looking at to try and work out when it's ever going to reverse. And everything does reverse eventually. We've just got to work out how far it is we've got to go before it does reverse. So we did bounce from here, we're coming back down to retest it. Probably going to retest it again, have another little bounce, and probably go sideways for a little longer, perhaps maybe for a couple of months, maybe towards October we'll find an actual direction. And I would imagine that we're probably going to break this support here and come back down to this one here. So that'll be about 30% retracement from the golden cross, and 30%, if we can get away with that, we're actually quite lucky. Did I say golden cross? I meant death cross. We'll be quite lucky to escape with only a 30% retracement. More likely, if you're going by the rule books, that we'll be coming down to this level here before we actually really start to reverse our trend. And it's only when we reverse the trend can we form a golden cross and we can have another move similar to something like this. When I say similar, it might not look anything like this. It might be half the amount, it could be twice the amount. We don't know, but the trend won't reverse while it's underneath a death cross like this. We've still got plenty of room to go, and like I say, we are currently from there to there. We are only 25. Well, where the ticker is right now is 20% from that death cross, so at least 15% more to go. if you were to be following the rule books of death crosses. So I hope that hasn't ruined your evening, and like I say, do keep watching my videos, because I will be looking at this chart sporadically, perhaps maybe once a week or so, as well as obviously I look at Bitcoin regularly. And I hope you have a nice evening anyway, despite that, and we'll be waiting for this golden cross to eventually form, and then we can all get bullish and we can all make a little bit of money on some altcoins. But until then, hold your breath from now until at least end of October. Thanks for watching, take care.